This now is the Irving Weber Collection homepage, but I do want to show you an example of the Google map that he created. The area shown here is downtown Iowa City, and if you click on a red location marker on the map, up pops a picture from the Weber stories showing you a picture of what was in that location long ago, and a link takes you to the actual article from the Weber stories that picture is contained in. Close Hall, the old biology building. And in fact, there's even a second tab from the pop-up that shows you what building is in that location now, that being the biology complex built in the 60s and 70s. Of course, this is an older picture too, because now there's that walkway going across Dubuque Street. So really, this is a really neat kind of flexibility of using digital information. I'll show you a few more examples here that I like, and then you can select a few yourself. Over here by the river is Old Iowa Field, now the English and Philosophy building, which stands at the edge of what used to be Old Iowa Field. And in fact, we'll go visit the page that's found on and zoom in. And the English and Philosophy building now is what would have been in this baseball diamond, and the University main library here in the football field. The next thing I want to show is a kind of a combination of the two advantages, flexibility and accessibility, of having information digitized, which allows you to push information to people in new ways. And I had this open, so I'll just get back to Wikipedia. Wikipedia is an internet encyclopedia that allows anybody, anytime, to edit entries on any topic. This distributed freedom leads some to believe that Wikipedia is a less reliable source of information. But while some people have the ability to add less reliable information, experts can edit that with truly reliable information and links to other reliable information. So when I saw the Iowa City article on Wikipedia, I scrolled down and past the demographics, and in fact, a large portion of which is dedicated to the Easter tornado. But in this section, local color, I saw the first bullet was a short two sentences about Irving Weber. So I left the biographical statement alone, but I added a direction and a link to the Irving Weber digital collection online, so that when people do visit the Iowa City article on Wikipedia, they can quickly get to the Irving Weber collection. The scanning of the books was completed less than a month ago. It took about 2 months to disbind all 8 volumes, to scan the some 2,200 pages that make up those 8 volumes. The images were added to our digital library software called Content DM. You can access the Irving Weber and all Iowa Heritage collections by going to iowaheritage.org and clicking on Collections. Listed among the many collections is the Irving Weber collection. You can just click on his portrait to begin browsing. So you can see all 8 volumes here. This is the browse screen of the Irving Weber collection. Clicking on a volume opens up the Content DM viewer. Looking on the left side of the screen, you can see that the sections and chapters are organized according to the way they were in the original volumes. Clicking on a chapter or series explodes that series into the individual pages, and you can just click on a page to see the image of that page. We've configured the system to show you the entire page initially, which may be difficult to read the text. So all you need to do is click on the image, and the text gets progressively bigger. Okay, too far. Again, on the left, you can navigate to the next page in that series. Again, zooming in if need be, and navigate to the previous page in that series. You can also move to a different series to view the pages in that series. The Back to Results button or the Browse button will take you back to, again, all 8 volumes. And I think it's probable that these volumes will be used to find specific facts about Iowa City rather than being read cover to cover, although it is hard to stop once you've started browsing, I'll have to admit. Because we use software, optical character recognition, to recognize the text of the scanned page images, you can search the full text of all the volumes at once. The easiest way to search is to type a keyword into the search box located on the upper right of the browse page. There are 2 search boxes. The lower search box will search all Iowa Heritage materials at once. The upper search box will search all of the Weber volumes or whatever collection you happen to be in of the Iowa Heritage digital collections at the time. For a more advanced search, you can search from the advanced search screen, which will allow you to search by a specific field. Will allow you to search phrases and limit words. And you can see here that when you're in the Weber collection and you choose to do an advanced search, only the Irving Weber collection is checked. You can check more boxes if you want to search other collections. But like I said, the easiest way to search is through these simple search boxes in the upper right. When I was a graduate student, I lived in an apartment on Ellis Avenue, just up the hill from Hansher Auditorium in Manville Heights. And I always wondered about the origin of the name Ellis Avenue until I searched the newly completed Irving Weber's Iowa City. I typed in Ellis Avenue into the search box and got 6 hits for the phrase Ellis Avenue. Clicking on the first hit takes you to a page where the terms that you searched are highlighted. So you can see Avenue is highlighted wherever it appears on the page, and down on the lower portion of the page, Ellis Avenue, the phrase, is highlighted where it appears in the text. So I just started reading. When Manville laid out Manville Heights, there was a special significance to the names of most of the streets. Hutchinson Avenue was named for Robert Hutchinson, who had owned the land where the subdivision was platted. Ferson Avenue was named for Professor Ferson of the College of Law, who had purchased 5.5 acres. Richardson Street was named for Cora Richards, Manville's niece, Magawan for the city engineer at the time. Lusk Avenue was named for Manville's wife's maiden name, and Ellis Avenue reportedly was named for the Reverend Sylvester E. Ellis of the Methodist Church where Manville attended. And interestingly enough, McLean Street was named for University President George E. McLean, but somewhere along the way, the spelling got off, and so now it's just MC McLean and not MAC McLean. And so I found my answer just as simply as that, and really that's that's the best information that you can find on the web when you know it comes from a reputable source and you can find your information quickly. I do want to say what an honor it has been for me to add these incredibly valuable stories to the corpus of accessible digital information. I found it difficult to quit reading Irving Weber stories once I started because, although it sounds cliche, he really does make history come alive.